Hello, Armchair Warriors. Tom here, playing in another episode of my Japanese campaign in Hearts of Iron 3, using the Black Ice modification 11.3.4. Double checking, just starting the episode, so I'm kind of following up on what all's been happening recently here. Just checking on my IC debt that's owed. It's 811 IC days remaining, but we're putting 137 a day towards it. So that's about 7 days, yeah, before we get back to normalcy. We can also, I've got 8 tungsten sitting in my queue, so we can definitely sell some tungsten here. A lot of that was going to go away though, because once we take out the ROC, a lot of those mines will convert over to the new government, the Republic of China, Nanjing. We can still make a major movie studio, but I think I'm holding off. I've got plenty of money, but I want to hold off because the next building I would really like to build um, would be the Imperial Seat of Government or Central Intelligence Agency. Uh, the Imperial Seat of Government probably a little bit better because it gives us a little bit of national unity, which we need. We need more unity. I need to get up to 80 so I can switch one of the laws out. But also that leadership, 2% leadership would be really nice. But also in turn, 5% research efficiency and some counter espionage bonus, those would be all nice too. But in any event, major movie studio would be kind of cool to have, just for that money and dissent change. But we'll hold off. Um, Picking up where we left off, in fact, you can see we've got PROC on the ropes. They are just about to surrender. The way I figured it, any victory point location that I take, whether it's a 1 point or Shanghai's 2 point, would end the war. And I don't want to do that because, as I recall from previous, I don't know if it's been changed, but from previous campaigns that I've done as Japan, if I've taken the ROC out before I've taken all these other Chinese miners first, and we just have Yunan at this point remaining, then I enter into a truce, a forced truce with the miner. I don't get to continue the conflict, and I really, really want it. I mean, we're so close to moving into Dali here. I say so close, but I think the closest guy is like a month away. Yeah, 3 weeks away. It's sad because I actually had some people that were within probably after a day or two of moving into Dali and taking it over, but I had to remove them from the battle because they were just so low on organization. I didn't want to run the risk of them, having some problems. Speaking of problems coming up, I kind of need to get ready. Yes, there we go. I got that Cav unit coming over. Once Yunan's taken care of, then I'll go ahead and take care of ROC, and when that conflict is over, we will be moving into, there we go, moving into a conflict with Tibet. It'll be an event that'll immediately pop up, probably within a day, saying, declare war on Tibet, which we will do. That will allow us to continue the overall combat situation so we can maintain our IC levels where they're at. And once Tibet is taken care of, then we'll get another event, again, within a day it'll pop up to go ahead and attack Xinjiang, which we'll also do. But that one we're just going to keep kind of on. We'll move into Xinjiang and surround their capital here. It's the only victory point location. Tibet only has one victory point location as well. We'll surround Xinjiang's capital and just simply hold that through December of 1941 because we want to make sure that we're just maintaining that overall conflict so we don't need to put any IC towards consumer goods. With where we're at a even dropping dissent by 0.02 a day, so that's good. Builds, we got a bunch of builds coming out this summer and fall. Another round of destroyers coming out throughout the fall here, late summer. We've got cruisers, light cruisers coming out this fall for the Genio and Hiu carrier group. And this winter, we've got a light carrier group being built Nothing else it looks like coming out this year. Everything else will have to wait till 1941, but I think based upon my calculations, I should have 8 carrier groups built before war with America, and I'll be converting these coastal battleships to light carriers. That's 2 more carriers. I'll have 10 carrier groups, about 28 carriers total, mostly light carriers than fleet carriers, but nonetheless 28 carriers that I'll have available to take on America. Speaking of taking on somebody, let's continue our war with China here. We really don't need to really observe what's going on here quite so much, though. I am going to go ahead and crush this group here. We're just going to come down like so. I'll have them come in as well. Let's see what that attack looks like before we do anything. Well, I don't know if I need to. Actually, they can support the attack. What the heck? And yeah, they're just simply moving in. So what does this look like overall? This looks like death and destruction. Dolly won another battle there. It's just a matter of when we're gonna move into it, and that's not till beginning of September. So, overall. Airplane radio communications, we can cancel that out. So we're under 100. We're at 93 now. Total research projects going on. I only have 65 research projects that I can maintain at this point. We need to make sure we maintain some officer ratio because I don't want to be dropping down into the red zone. I'm just going to kind of keep an eye here on Dolly. They've still tons of troops moving in. Looks like that militia is going to be moving in. We've got a whole stack of an army unit and other units are moving in. There's an army unit there moving in. It's gonna be a while still. Oh, and we successfully, well, I mean not successfully per se, but yeah, we got the French Indochina. I am gonna move all these guys down here like so, because they don't need to be up there. We're gonna use them in the coming battles with Burma. Oh, Siam will be getting next year. We'll be needing that here. Yeah, that was a pretty quick battle. Then we'll eliminate the Chinese forces in Puchin. Not sure how to pronounce it precisely, but we will take them out there. I've got plenty of troops all around. We're not really too concerned. It's not like the enemy is really doing a number on us or anything like that. Something else I need to kind of look at here. Well, I need to pull my units out of here eventually, but that's a moot point. It's not an urgent deal right now. Okay. Attacking Dolly again. That's that Soviet tank. Nejang. Okay, what's the name of the Putian, something like that? They're actually attacking me. That's okay. Oh, we're getting attacked there. That's why. They can support the attack here once it kicks off. Yeah, that's not going to go well for them. Yep. We'll be attacking very shortly into here. And we are right now, in fact. They can also they can't assist. Why can't they assist attacking here? There. I must have clicked like in the ocean or something like that. That's why. Weird. Yeah, that's far too many troops attacking in here. We don't have the combat width. There's only 3 provinces we can attack on there, but nah. Those guys aren't doing anything at this point in time. I want everybody involved in conflict so that way we can get some experience. So we got 38 units, 39 units in there. Yushu, over and over and over again. We're not going to be attacking Shanghai at all, so I'm going to have both coastal battleships in these two provinces. Once we eliminate this and we take out Yunnan, or we're ready to move into Dali, that's probably the best way to say it. Then we're going to go ahead and attack on both of these last two victory point locations. So that way, when I move fully into and take out Yunnan, then roughly about the same time we should be able to, shortly thereafter, I'll be able to move and attack or complete the attack on the ROC. Okay, so we lost some troops. They lost a lot more and left. We lost a 60% IC reduction, so good, I suppose. There we go, drop that down to 50. We don't need quite that much in the way of supplies. Probably 75, let's say. Probably a good number. I'm almost at 20,000 supplies. I can drop that down. Once I get into over, then I can drop it down to 65. And then once I go over 30, drop it down to 55. When I go over 40, then I drop it down to 45. And once I hit 50,000 supplies, I'll just even it out. I like to keep around 50,000 supplies just to make sure that I've got enough. Oh, that was something else. I have paratroopers, right? Yes. And these guys. Okay. So here's what we're doing. I'm pretty sure specialized light infantry can be paradropped. I'm pretty sure on that. We're going to name this the first. Taishindan. And they weigh 56. So that's why I was looking. Why are they? Oh, because we need more troops. We need another 4,000 more troops. That's why. I'm only building 5 transport troops. These weigh 56, so I need 6 transport troops. Each transport plane only holds 10, so I need 6 to carry 60. We just need 1, thank you. The idea being I need 2 paratroop troops. They're not, full strength or anything like that. I mean, they're decent. They'll be if they're able to do what I'm thinking they're able to do, that's 17,000 men that's going to be dropped on. I wonder how much it would weigh. How much? Let's do brigade attachment. The idea is simply just drop them on a couple of the Southeast Asia locations, like Palembang. That's what I was trying to think is where all the oil is. There's an event where the Allies, as per history, the Allies are going to destroy their oil fields. I'm trying to think here. If I throw a pack artillery, that's right. It doesn't show how much it weighs. That's a bummer. That's a bummer because I would like to know how much, something like pack artillery would weigh. Mix support as well. I would really like to get airborne type stuff, but I do have airborne engineers. I wonder how much they weigh too. I can't. There is no way to see, right? Does it show here? No, this is just simply what their research levels are. And they would take way too long. They would take a full year just to get an armor engineer. I'd have to start building them now. Huh. I'm seriously really, really, really tempted to get them going, even with my low manpower situation. Only because, time-wise, obviously, I would need them built fairly quickly here. Next part. Just something to help beef them up a bit. So when I use them in the airdrops, they're going by themselves. I'm not going to be able to have them join, be joining a marine attack or anything like that. You know what? Let's build them. I'm going to throw them to the. Oh wow, that's super expensive. What am I reducing place here? Oh, the naval bombers. That's fine. Since they take a year, I want them built. See what they actually, not flotilla, air wing. See how heavy they are. If they're less than 4, if they're at least like 3, no more than 3 in weight. That being said, I just wonder if maybe I should build, excuse me, another transport plane anyway, just to be on the safe side. All these decisions here. 650. Would really like the larger transport planes, but we don't have the. There's no way I can get the research going for that. That's under prototypes. 400 transport plane. Actually, I could get it going. Excuse me. How long will that take to research? December. And I could then get it built because it only takes no. Well, actually, I don't know how long the heavy transport planes take. Regular transport planes take about a third of a year, a little bit more than that. They take 5 months, 5 to 6 months to be completed. So I finish in December. Let's say the heavy transport planes take about 250. Let's say they're about as long as a medium bomber. It takes about 250. Yeah, we'll give that a whirl and we'll see. I may. I'm not even building the transfer planes at this point just yet. We had a bunch of other stuff that's going to be completed here first. I think I might wait till the heavy transport plane is. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and just cancel all these out. Get our manpower back and stuff. These only take 5 to 6 months to complete. That's not a big deal. When we research heavy transport planes, I will see how long it takes to build them. And I think they carry about 20, 25. I forget what exactly. But they certainly carry a lot more than transport planes. I know with the heavy transport planes, you can usually build one for every 2 to 3 regular transport planes. I'm thinking just a few of those heavy transport planes, and then I'll have enough to handle my paratroopers. I like that idea. Sorry for the wishy-washiness. Oh, we got the 25th here. Another infantry unit. I think I got a full Corps headquarters unit. 5 guys sitting there. There we go. We'll select him. That's everybody. Cool. Oh. So that was two commanders there. I still have 2, 4, 6 other commanders just waiting in the wings here, and 5 veteran division headquarters units. I guess the advantage of veteran division headquarters units have is they have more manpower available to them, but they're they actually are they're not as good as the historical commanders that pop up. All right, enough jibber jabbering. Let's get moving to Dally here, and let's get this combat going on too. We're down to 37 units. I see they're just attacking Yushu left and right. We're not losing anybody in most of these battles, and neither are they. Though, yeah, even then they didn't lose anybody. Oh, there we lost somebody, but they lost a lot more. 58, relatively speaking. Reinforcements. Get some IC going down that way, and that puts us still down that far. That's good. Let's drop this down to 65. We're doing okay supply-wise. Okay, so there's actually 9 that we're only attacking here anyway. Again, those conscripts, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's a lot of manpower being wasted there. Broadcasting, we'll go and cancel that out. We should be having another project there pretty soon, probably within the next few weeks, few days. I wish I knew where these were better in the strategic effects. Okay, yeah, it's down below here. So we're doing entertainment shows right now. The next one I want to do is huge entertainment for the additional consumer goods during wartime and money. Though one could say I should probably do small heroic tales and start working through that just to get the national unity, or small news and politics again for the national unity. I need to get to 80% national unity just so I can switch out one of my which one is it? Is it the civil? No, not civil laws. The economic law? No, that's the 1941. That's got the industrial policy. So I can switch from mixed industry to heavy industry emphasis. I need unity at least 80. That way I can get, I know take a huge hit to money, but honestly, we're doing okay with money right now. That we'll lose that 25% bonus and gain a malus of 15%. That's a 40% turnaround, basically. So we'd just be gaining like a few bucks. That's about it. But the IC gain and the consumer goods during wartime, very, very nice. IC efficiency, really nice. Am I doing everything that I can here? Is that the best guy, crude oil? It probably is, honestly. I mean, eventually, we will switch over to this guy for that naval organization. The 10% naval organization will be very nice. But yeah, I think that's the best we can do there. I think everybody else, well, air focus, is that the best use? Uh, I have enough money. Everything else we don't need. Resources would be a huge hit to me. Naval focus, I want to switch to him eventually too, just because we want all these. So I guess air focus for now, that's fine because the practical decay, light aircraft practical decay is and air build time are very helpful at this point. Um, that's odd. Both the air focus and army focus, you see a reduction in their build time, but the Navy focus, there is no reduction in build time. Puzzling. Everything else here we want to maintain. Yeah, okay. Onward. So we're down to 6 units, 5 units. This will be wrapping up pretty quickly here. We're still marching to Dali. We've still got another 2 weeks before we get into Dali. Yeah, we lost some troops again at Yushu. Oops, Mountain HQ advance. I think we can, yeah, we'll cancel that out. We'll be building mountain troops for Burma and India. It'd be ideal to start the build now, but I don't have enough. I just don't have enough to be able to support that kind of build project at this point. You can see there's a bunch of stuff that we're not building that I still want, like the Marines. I will want those eventually here. Sorry. Here. Wow, Tom. God, maybe I need another cup of Mountain Dew here. Yeah, they should be finished. The Marines should be finished by the time we're going to war with America, because I've got a lot of stuff that's dropping off. Well, all these light cruisers, for example. There's and this whole entire carrier group is dropping off, in the next few months. So when they do, that's probably enough, well, almost enough IC to filter down to these guys. But yeah, there's a bunch of projects I still want to get going. I will want some Mountaineers. So 206,000 troops gone. Boom. Good to see. We are otherwise. So this only has, yeah, those two provinces. That's only, and these are the only 5 provinces I can attack from. Okay. So we're done there. All things going here, Dolly. Infantry radio communication, we can probably, yep, kill all these. Railroad network is nice because that provides us some um, additional supply, throughput. Mm, mm, Let's do copper. Well, let's do, yeah, I've got enough money. Let's go ahead and do copper and chromite for right now. I do want this. Leaving him off. March these guys on down there. I'm going to be building about 20 Mountaineers when all's said and done. Because we can check a look at the terrain map mode. You can see Burma, tons of mountains. India, mostly in the north and the center region here. But even to the south, there's a bunch. Afghanistan, well, yeah, that's still India there. But I mean, Afghanistan here, a bunch of mountains. It depends how far out to here we get. Probably that's 1943, maybe 1944, the latest. I'll be out to here. So we'll be wanting to move them outwards to even the Iran, Turkey type area. I don't know if we're going to go into Turkey, but we want to probably swing up into Russia as well. There's Mountaineers will be needed quite a bit in the western regions. Definitely not needed anywhere in the islands to speak of. I mean, sure, there's mountains here, but I don't even think it's I think it's this impassable terrain all throughout here. Probably. Well, I don't really have any of this scouted. I know that you can. There are certain areas you can still march here, and it's not showing me. But I think in the mountains you really can't march through them. Okay. Yushu. So who's the quickest? This guy, September 2nd. August 30th. All right. So we got a week. Here we go. IC efficiency, supply throughput. A little bit of an extra 0.2% increase. Very handy, very nice to have. We're going to postpone her because we don't need more tungsten. And again, I don't want to build that major. I mean, I could use the major movie studio, but I don't want to build it. So this is going to slow me down. Recon unit. We can go ahead and cancel that out. Again, I'm going with the theory that any non-naval tech that pops up, unless it's really, really old, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel it out. The die 8. Where are you guys? Here you are. Well, because we're attacking, I don't know. I can't tell. Screw it. I would want to drop them off, but at this point, I'm kind of afraid to do so. Okay, let's grab the die 8 again. Where were you? There you are. September 7th. So that's not the guy that will be there by the 30th, which now I think is actually a little bit later. This guy, so September 5th now. This guy, September 3rd, so the 21st. 21st needs to stay in good order because he's my guy that's going to be attacking or moving into Delhi first. Got a huge stack still coming down. Marine headquarter advance. We can cancel them out as well. Destroyer class, we're going to maintain that research because we need better destroyers. Do I want a level 3? How many do I have? I've got 2 over in so 4. So they could house 20 Marines total. This says I'll just place just 1 more Marine. I'm building 5. No, no need. No need. Kind of want to speed it up a little bit. Yeah, let's do it. Partisan suppression. We'll cancel that for right now. Recon again. Anything that's land. I mean, well, I could use that. We'll need that in China. I have greater priorities at this point. Destroyer. This is a spare destroyer. Where's my? There we are. Okay, good. Are we attacking Dali again? So this is going to slow me up yet again because there's more troops just filtering in from up there. We kill them each and every time that they pop in, but military police, direct fire, yeah. Broadcasting, let's see those plans. Oh, some more points towards our... there's another Soviet and an infantry unit. Yeah, we're not moving into here until like October probably. Yeah, sorry for grousing. sorry for being a negative Nancy. Alrighty, we want... Oh, summer divisions are ready. 3 more divisions. Yeah, let's go and take them, form them up. We're taking the huge entertainment show, but would it be better to take the 0.01% unity? I'd rather have a huge entertainment show. That way I don't, worst case scenario, I'm not having to worry about dissent or having to put anything towards consumer goods, I should say. So yeah, huge entertainment show. All right. Oh, you know what? Yes, we shall pay. Oh, good grief. This SN left, this guy. He needs to back out. There we go. We're looking much better, and one of these other fresh Marines will join in the battle instead. So we've got our IC investment. How much are we talking about here? I'm checking the utility window. Not able to see it in the video, so I do apologize. It's behind the on another screen. So almost 2,400 days left. We're putting 137. So that's about 20 days, roughly. At this point, that kind of 20-day halt to my IC does hurt. Where previously I was like, well, we're kind of running low on resources. That's good to have. Good to have that kind of hit, but now it's like, yeah, not so much. So I wonder if I've got any. Probably didn't proc anything there. I do see the hydrophones. That like jumped up quite a bit. You know what? We're gonna push hydrophones up a bit because I have a feeling that's gonna pop pretty quickly. Oh, cool. So nobody there. We're just gonna move here and then back. So they're probably attacking areas where I don't have much. All right, let's move you there. You're going to come this way and then back. You're going to come up here, down and around, right? Yep. Karanor, cool. We're there. Um, oh, we're getting attacked, so I can't pull them out. Okay, so this is the one. Isn't there a yeah? Well, that's because Karen Nor is getting attacked because we have rebels there. Okay. All right. Silly rebels. Oh, that was going a little bit too fast. I think we won in Dali, but they left. So Germany's annexed Luxembourg. All right. The Battle of Yushu, man, we're getting kind of worn down a little bit there now. We must be attacking. No, it's just militia that's attacking me. Well, there's infantry attacking me now. Okay. Agriculture. Agriculture is a nice thing. That's manpower. Yeah, plus 42%. Wrong one. So we're up to 40, gaining 45.6 a day now. Cool. Oh, I need to save. I started this game, haven't even saved once. We've almost gone a full month. That could have been disastrous. Could have been, but I've said the Black Ice guys, they've done a really good job in stabilizing their product here. Uh, it's been many versions since it used to like crash on you at start. You you would load up the game and you'd want to save right away to see if you were going to have a stable gameplay or not. If it crashed right away, you knew there was going to be problems anyway. So you'd restart and go from there. Oh, good grief. Okay, more money. That's good to see. So there's a bunch of hits. Yeah, this is going to be a while. I was hoping this episode we'd be taking out Yunan, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Only because only because the Chinese are moving in plenty of reinforcements from up here, the ROC specifically. Yunan doesn't have any reinforcements to pump into here. I mean, they do. They've got units all around here and up here. Well, there, I suppose. But yeah, do they have? Did I? No, it's just ROC in here, just strictly ROC. I thought at one point there was some Yunan units over here, but not anymore. So not this episode. We can only but hope that next episode is when we'll be able to take them out. Giant infrastructure project. That gives us some research, or some IC rather. So we took a lot of hits. So did they, quite honestly. Okay, finally moved. There we go. All right. I was more worried than I should have been here. Oh no, the Republic of China has stolen our CAG bomber blueprints. Whatever shall we do? We declare war. Um, yeah, so Yunnan is now out of the picture, which this must have been a Yunnan. We're going to move these guys down like so. This must have been a Yunnan expeditionary force that was here. Too low infrastructure. Okay, yeah, we don't have anything to worry about because this is these are the only two provinces that you can move into. This province here is too low, and oh no, they can go this way. Oh yeah, they can go this way. Okay, well yeah, we'll move down here. I'll kind of draw the line that way. Um, we'll go into there and then come down like so. All right, so we got Yunnan. Cool. That's because the ROC units were there. Fine, whatever. That was a lot of units. A lot of Yunanese units, maybe. All right, all these guys onto here, dogpile on there. All those guys will dogpile in there. It's just a matter of who gets where first. That is indeed the question. This one, there's only 17,000 troops in there, so cool. Before this episode ends, boom, we have taken the ROC. So before we end the episode, I want to go ahead and kind of get everything all set up and whatnot. 228,000 troops there, cool. The Now at this point, there's a few things that'll end up happening. Doesn't show it here. Oh, put pressure on Sam. When is that? That's shortly after Pearl Harbor. Okay. So I think that's immediately after Pearl Harbor that'll pop up. So we'll be able to get Siam, and that'll be like a month or two. And then, as long as I don't declare war on the UK, I have about a month or two to kind of set everything up for attacks onto UK. But they will attack. They will declare war on me sooner than later. There's going to be a declare on Tibet event here shortly. Just a matter of when that actually pops up. I think it takes about a day or so. We will see though. So I'm moving a bunch of units. We're going to move all these guys there as well. Okay. Now at this point, I need to start moving people out. Doesn't matter where we go, but you can't stay here. Yeah, we can leave them where they're at there. And we're pulling everybody out of here. Whoops. Pulling everybody out of here like so. Okay. Not everybody, but just basically, those units I'm going to need elsewhere down the road. We need to kind of pull out of here. Um, let's let time tick a little bit. So we got the Republic of China Nanjing, which I will go ahead and fire at this point here. We'll go ahead and create the regime. You can pause and read the historical specifics there. You can see it only creates here, but that's going to change momentarily because we're going to. Okay, first things first, we're going to declare war in Tibet. So we get rid of the peace issue that we were having. We're going to annex the Chinese coastal areas, and now we're also going to give Chinese territory to the Republic of China Nanjing. So this is the end result of doing it in that order. I think I could have flip-flopped those last two, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, basically I keep all the by the water stuff here. We're still being affected by the 6% IC investment, so we'll have over 350, 375 IC once that goes away. Probably about 350 IC, because like I said, all of our coastal provinces here pretty much contains most of the IC. There's a good bit in the interior, and you can see Republic of China, pretty huge. Once I get Tibet, Xinjiang, they'll grow even larger. Okay, we don't need to do any of that. Supplies be empty? No. No. Everything's good there. Let's get our reinforcements on. And is there anything else? Just the major movie studio, which I really don't want. We're going to save the game. So we have declared on Tibet at this point. I really don't have any forces to be able to handle that. Oh, you might as well just come on down now because yeah, that's all that we had to worry about with yeah, you might as well come out here too. All that we had to worry about, we don't need to worry about any further. So we have an Air Force up there. Now we'll worry about that. I've got well over 15 months before I have to figure out where the disposition of all my troops. At this point, I just need to make sure everybody's moving out of Chinese territory. Not that I'm losing anything like supplies or anything like that, but they don't need to be here. All right, we'll let time tick. Boom. Again, the Taiwan Strait. Oh, because we took Fuzhou. That's why this procced. In fact, you can even look and see. It's up here, right? Yeah, you can see as long as you have those provinces, you get that particular. So increased research efficiency and supply throughput, which is nice. Several of these things we'll be getting here. I don't think we'll be getting this. Um, Veteran Navy, we will be getting that pretty quickly within the first month or so of probably in January of 42. Yeah, usually it's within the first month or two of fighting America. We get the Veteran Navy, Veteran Air Force. I think that takes a little bit longer. We won't be seeing any of these anytime soon here. Yeah. Well, Gulf of Finland, we'll see that next year once Germany gets involved. Captain of Industry. Yeah, that's not going to be us. We're not. We won't have enough tank factories. Germany gets that, but yeah, we won't have any of that type stuff. Jungle Colonizer. We actually will get that down the road here. Those we need to get just two. Malang, Tarapoto, and San Jose. Just need to get two of those three. We'll get that down the road. Naval Builder. Huh. So one of the following must be true. So we need dockyard facilities. That's what we're missing at this point. I'm not sure when we're getting that, if we ever will. Land power. Yeah, we're not going to see that because I won't be able to get to heavy. Oh, actually, it's just heavy armor designs level 1. Might be able to get that. Naval power, yes, we'll be getting that down the road. Need to work on air power as well too, because all these nice bonuses, so nice to have. Okay, enough daydreaming. I think at this point, yeah, we don't want to declare war on Xinjiang. I want to complete my war with Tibet, and actually, I thought that Xinjiang didn't proc until. Um, oh, that's why. You know what? In the past, okay. So you can see one of the following must be true. Neighbors Republic of China or neighbors Japan. In the past, what I've done is I've puppeted Sibi Sanba. Uh, just because it's a decent land, they have a decent sized army and whatnot. Usually just use them as like a buffer against Russia. That way China didn't have to totally focus. Actually, China didn't have to focus at all on buffering against Mongolia and all that. But so I would take Tibet, and then the attack, declare war on Xinjiang would pop up for me in the past. Now, though, because they are neighboring Republic of China, which is here, that's why I'm seeing that. That's a new thing for me. Okay, we're fine with that. Uh, things are moving around. I'll bet you they're going to be getting to move in here, but we've got cav units that are going to be coming down here. We're getting attacked. Where? Here? Okay. So that didn't turn out too well for them. These units are going to take a while to get here. strategically redeploy them. Let's do the same thing as well too. Strategically redeploy those guys. Yeah, we can do the same here. Get them into combat quicker here. Yeah, let's SR him there too. Let's SR him there. Because with all the mountains here, it'll take them forever to get through all that. All right, saving the game. Going to thank you guys for watching this episode. Fun times are ahead now. Just kind of give you a bird's eye view of everything. We already gotten China now taking care of all this. It's taking, for me, historically, it's taking a year longer than normal. Again, I'm playing on a harder difficulty level, both for China and for myself. I bumped the difficulty levels up by one each than what I normally do. So some learning experiences there. Need to worry about supply in the future and whatnot. But nonetheless, we've finally got it completed. I'm pulling all my troops out of China, with the exception of some garrison units. The militia, fascist militia units. This militia. There'll be also some garrison units down south there. I'll be making more garrison units too. There's a I thought I saw it. Border garrisons, Manchukuo. This is going to be coming when we take Bangkok, which that's here, right? So, okay, so that event fires after, because that's Siam. I only get Siam after the Pearl Harbor decision. Okay, I thought I got this sooner than December 41. Maybe not then. There might be. I think there's another event. I think there's a historical event where it's kind of like the border garrisons for Manchukuo, but it'll give me another two or 8 more garrison units, I think. And I believe later this year or early next year, there's going to be like an uprising or unrest event that I think I already had that before a couple of years back, where I chose police headquarters to be stationed in certain zones. The next version of that is I can actually deploy the Kempetai, which I'll do that. That gives me about 10 and also associated headquarter units, Kempetai units. So I'll be able to use those. They're just simply militia. They're about as strong as this guy here, I think. I don't think they have an infantry militia. Yeah, I think it's like these kind of militia, Kempetai. Um, do I even have a Kempetai here? No. But in any event, it'll give me about 10 of those guys, so I can start throwing them in China. The idea is just use garrisons and the Kempetai units all throughout China to help quell, and also down here, Indochina, quell any unrest. And then all my other units get pulled. The bulk of them, 90% of them, get pulled out of China to get ready for future events starting, well, in late 1941, after December 7th, where we're going to attack the Philippines, Guam, Wake, and once those kick off, and we have those infantry units, a good portion of those infantry units landed in the Philippines. Then we're also going to begin the Dutch East Indies, fairly historical, just like the Japanese did in World War II. Take out all the Dutch East Indies and UK possessions around here when we're going to war with the UK. So I think that's late January, early February. I've even seen as late as March before the UK declares on me. As much time as they're able to provide me, that's good. Allow me time to set up and make sure that I've got some of the American conquest under my belt. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to be happening here down the road, which really excites me. It's what I really like about playing Japan. The whole entire Chinese campaign, it's a slog for the first 3 years or so, 4 in this case. Um, but it is at least something that helps to build up your military's experience, get them really strong, and more than an equal for everybody else that's here in Southeast Asia. Once that's done, which that's where we're at right now, now we're at a race to build up, get ready for December 7th, 1941, and after that, the dogs to the races at that point. I appreciate you guys watching all this, dealing with my ramblings, and I'll see you next episode with even more ramblings. Bye bye.